Hi everybody, Bob with Knivetown here. Taking a look at a knife from Cold Steel today. It is a Cold Steel SafeMaker 1. This is not a folding knife and not your typical fixed blade knife either. This is a push dagger, a push knife, and the SafeMaker series is actually two knives. This one and the SafeMaker 2, which is a smaller version of this one. The knife arrives in the Cold Steel box with the warranty on back. That is a 5-year warranty to the original owner against defects in materials or workmanship. So I think if there was a defect in either materials or workmanship, it would show up before the 5-year mark. So it's pretty good warranty. The knife ships in bubble wrap for safekeeping and protection. And there we go. Some interesting points about this knife. Taking a look at the sheath. First of all, the sheath is what Cold Steel refers to as Securex. I think anybody else calls it Kydex. It's certainly very similar to Kydex. It's an injection molded plastic type of handle, or I'm sorry, of sheath, and it's not flimsy. It's very rugged, very stiff, very durable. It feels pretty thick. It's I've had experience with Cold Steel Securex sheaths in the past, and they're very good. They hold up very well. It does have a slight texturing on it, and there you can see the words Securex there. It does have different points there for where webbing can be used, or holes for tie down where it can be lashed. This can be. It also has a clip on the back for your belt. A belt clip is what that would be. It can serve in a variety of ways. On your belt, it can be a boot dagger. It could be a boot knife. It could be lashed to on your shin, on your leg, under your pants. It can be carried on a vest, if clipped on a vest, and pulled that way. A lot of different carry options for this knife. The knife is held in by friction, so when the knife is to be drawn, it's simply the T handle is simply grabbed and pulled, and the knife is drawn like so. There you go. The technical specs on that is the blade is 4.5 inches. That is counting from the very end of the craton handle all the way to the tip. 4.5-inch blade made of AUS 8A steel. The overall length of the knife is 6 3/8. The weight is 3.7 ounces, and the steel thickness is 5 millimeters. So it's pretty good thickness on the knife there, on the steel. You get it. They don't skimp you on the thickness. It's a good thick steel. And as always with Cold Steel, the edge on that is just scary sharp. Very sharp. Speaking of edges, one point about this knife is that the bevel it's actually a chisel ground, is what it is. The back side is what I'll refer to it as. The back side of the knife has no bevel. There is no bevel there on it. The bevel is on the front side, and it has sort of an A type pattern. If you can see there, yeah, you can see that. You can see how the on the how there it's flat on the bottom, and then it does come to an apex. The cross section would look like a triangle. You can see that a little bit. So it does rise here, does rise up here. There's a high point here, and then it bevels down and it bevels off on each side. It is double-edged. That is a gleaming sharp edge on each side. And obviously this knife is meant for piercing. It is considered a fighting knife or a self-defense knife. This type of a knife is used mainly in defensive situations. Predominantly, the predominant grip, although it can be held in any way, the predominant grip is to hold it in the fist like this and punch and swing, slashing and punching in that manner. So it's it is a dangerous and very it's a wicked thing, all right. And in fact, it's not even legal in all states. It's not legal in California or Massachusetts. We don't actually carry it publicly on the website. There's no page, no web page that shows this knife. But we can get it for you if you want to give us a call, and we'll give you a price, and we can get it for you if you don't live in one of those states. This particular one I'm shipping out to a customer, but we don't carry it. We don't carry it real publicly for those legal reasons that it's not legal everywhere. And but even still, a knife like this does have its place. It does have its place. It's if I was in the military, then I would certainly want to have a knife like this clipped to my vest to the front, where I can just grab it like that. Or the military uses these knives, or just any person concerned about having a little bit of self-defense, a little peace of mind. Maybe toss one in your glove compartment of your car. If you break down somewhere, or where you're out someplace where you don't really want to be alone, you've got that with you. Any kind of situation, it could bring a little peace of mind. But anyway, it certainly would do the job well, and I think everybody would agree with that. That is just a one-piece steel construction, full tang. That handle comes up into the blade comes up into the handle there, and it goes into a T. The handle is made of Kraton, which, if you're familiar with cold steel, that's a rubber. It's a tough rubber kind of a feel. It's stippled here on the flat surfaces, and then it has different kinds of grip texturing there on the edge. It's gripped all around. That's a rubber type feel, very tacky and grippy. Mirror polish blade, razor sharp. It fits into the sheath only in one direction. The sheath is beveled in the same way as the blade. So the flat side goes in on there, and the top side goes there. It won't fit the other way. That's quite a knife. That's a heck of a knife. Very good. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again.